Once again, we're back talking about Attack on Titan, but this time we're going to cover some of the more gory and gruesome, heart-wrenching deaths in the series. Hey guys, this is Carla from Varistudiostv, the who's, what's, where's, when's, and tens of anime, and today we will be looking at 10 deaths in Attack on Titan that had us tearing up and vomiting at the very sight of how bloody it was. For this video, we'll be only looking at those deaths up to season 3 of the anime and not the manga. So without further ado, let's begin. Starting off our list at number 10, Isabel and Furlan, No Regret. In No Regrets, an Attack on Titan OVA that depicts Levi's upbringing, he has two close friends named Isabel and Furlan. The three of them are convinced to join the Survey Corps and take down Erwin in exchange for passage out of the slums they call home. When Levi leaves to begin the process, he hears that there was a Titan attack. He returns to find Isabel's head separated from her body and witnesses Furlan's last moments before the Titan snaps him in two. Had Levi not left, he would have probably been able to save his two friends, a fact that haunts him to this very day. At number 9, Ilse Langnar, Ilse's notebook. This traumatic event comes from an Attack on Titan OVA as well. Ilse's notebook provides one of the first hints that Titans may actually be intelligent, as Ilse Langnar, a member of the Survey Corps, is attempting to find safety inside of the walls after the loss of her entire team. She comes across a Titan. This Titan isn't like the others. It can speak. Before it devours Ilse, it calls her the subject of Ymir, an important hint into the later story, but incomprehensible to Ilse. In her last moments, she writes down this bit of crucial information, leaving others to find. The talking Titan then tosses what remains of her body into a tree, allowing others to find her bones as well. Number 8 is a bit more heart-wrenching. Mikasa Ackerman's parents in season 1. If you thought that the only terrible thing in the world of Attack on Titan came at the hands of Titans themselves, this flashback to Mikasa's past shows that humans can be just as awful as Titans, if not more. A group of slave traders break into the Ackerman's house and ends the lives of her parents in an effort to kidnap the young Mikasa and sell her into the sex trade. Though Eren ultimately rescues Mikasa and helps her to eliminate the threat of the traders, it doesn't take away from the pain that comes from the loss of her parents in such a gruesome way. At our number 7 spot is Miche Zacharius in season 2. Miche was one of the members of the Survey Corps who viewers didn't get to know very well. While any passing is sad, this one didn't have such an emotional impact of losing a well-known character. But Miche was more than just random fodder. His demise introduced a new, quite serious threat, the Beast Titan. This hairy creature actually asked Miche a question, and it seems particularly interested in his 3D maneuverable gear. When Miche didn't answer and he tries to take down the Beast Titan, it orders the smaller Titans to eliminate him. This introduction of a Titan that not only speaks but asks intelligent questions and commands authority deepens the plot in a truly terrifying way. At number 6 is Marco Bott, season 1. Most anime don't open with the demise of one of their fresh-faced new recruits, but Attack on Titan wants you to know from the start that it's not going to play nice. Marco was a kind, gentle person who was close friends with a spiky-haired and acerbic Jean Kirsten. Just before his passing, he tells other members of the Survey Corps that he is pretty sure that none of them will survive, and that he's willing to take the risk for himself for a purpose. But he has no idea what that purpose is. Exactly how he met his end isn't depicted, but his half-eaten body and haunted expression makes it clear that whatever it was truly grisly. Later, it was revealed that Marco overheard Reiner and Annie discuss their nefarious plans and that they took it personally upon themselves to keep him quiet. Halfway through our list is Franz and Hannah at number 5. Do you remember Franz or Hannah? The couple that got flustered because Eren called them a couple? Yeah, that Franz. Now, we didn't see how he died either, so we know it must have been a brutal one. The scene emphasizes just how brutal the Attack on Titan world is. Here, we see Hannah desperately trying to give an unresponsive Franz CPR. But do you notice something off about Franz's body? Take a closer look. I'll wait. That's right, his entire lower half is missing. Let your mind chew on that for just a second and how messed up it is. As for Hannah, we don't see any more particular mention of her, but considering how delusional the pain of losing her loved one made her, we can't imagine what actually became of her. She's dead, yes, she's dead, she's pretty dead. For number 4, we have another double teamer, Gelgar and Nanna. Their deaths make it high up on this list because of how brutal it was. Now let's be real, what happened to them sucks. After fighting so well, he lost his only remaining gas and he hit his head in the scuffle. He gets saved by his teammate, who throws him through a hole in the wall. Then he spots it, a bottle of well-deserved alcohol. At this point, he's already come to terms with the fact that he wasn't going to make it out alive. And what a better way to make it out than to have some real good booze. But guess what? The bottle is empty, and we only hear his screams after. As for Nanna, she was basically torn to pieces and shared up by multiple frenzied titans. And oh, she was the one who saved Gelgar earlier. Pretty awful hearing her screams in horror as she is ripped apart. At number 3 is the Levi squad in season 1. This squad initially consisted of Eld Jean, Aul Bazado, Petro Ral, and Gunther Schwartz were an elite group of soldiers who Levi chose to help lead the rest of the Survey Corps. Some of the first people, aside from Mikasa and Armin, who grew personally close to Eren. Eren has difficulty trusting them at first because he has his own idea of fighting and how to handle Titan. Just when they finally convince him to rely on their expertise, the entire team is slaughtered by the female Titan. Petra, a formerly cheerful young woman who looked up to Levi and had parents waiting for her at home, was reduced to a mere stain against a tree bark. Needless to say, Eren doesn't exactly feel great about trusting them or anyone else after that. At number 2 is the first death that we actually see close up and personal. It is Carla Jaeger, season 1. When the Titans invaded in the first episode of the series, Eren's mother Carla ends up being trapped underneath her own collapsed house. Eren, Mikasa, and Hannes attempt to help her out, but the Titan approaches. Carla screams for her children to run as fast as they can and save themselves. Ultimately, Hannes picks them up and runs off, while Eren watches in utter horror as a smiling Titan picks up his mother and eats her alive. This is an excruciating event that causes Eren to swear vengeance against all Titan kind. Basically starts off our entire story. Hey guys, September is Anipalooza month, and thank you so much for getting this far in the video. We here at Varistudios Studios will be focusing on 2 anime this month, Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan. Within these videos, there may be one code. It'll give you $100 on Amazon. It can be within the video, the description, or we may decide to post it in the comment. So eagle-eyed viewers, make sure you stay tuned. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Now let's continue the video. And at our number 1 spot is Hannes in season 2. His passing would have been awful no matter how it happened. He was a kind-hearted soldier who saved Eren and Mikasa's lives at the start of the series, but the way it went down made it even worse. The same Titan who had appeared back on that day is the same Titan that came back to this day. He was glad at first, thrilled at the opportunity to take his revenge. But sadly, he fails in his mission and ends up losing his life to the same smiling Titan. All while Eren bites his own hands in desperation, trying to trigger his Titan shifter abilities, but failing. This brutal scene ends with Eren screaming about nothing has changed, and he still can't do anything to help the people he really cares about. It's pretty awful, and the reason why it made it number 1 on our list. Congratulations! You are amazing for watching the video to the end. I really bet you enjoyed this. If you did, and you agree with this list, or maybe not, maybe I missed some of your favorites, go ahead and leave a comment. Have any other video ideas? No problem. Hit us up on Instagram or Twitter for more. And join us again next week where we give you incredible information and great lists. Peace out.